really hope I didn't do the dumb thing and turn my GoPro off as I launch instead of on. I'd be really dumb if I did, because that was a intense launch. We went to the moon, guys. We went to the moon. Alright, what am I up to today? So, I've just been out doing a tow course. So, just been out operating the winch, getting some, the new guys just learning how to use, learning how to do some towing. That was the second day, so we got finished nice and early, which means I'm going to go fly. It's not looking like bad conditions out there. There's a bit of overdevelopment forecast around and about, which means something must be going up if it's going to overdevelop. So I'm going to chuck the paraglider on my back, just getting everything ready in there, and I'm going to go for a walk up the Cairnmuirs, probably an hour or so, just to see if I can get high enough and get away. If not, it'll just be a nice little hike and fly back down here, but hopefully we can go up. There's clouds on top. Take off probably about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Hope it's not overdeveloped too much by then. Yeah, let's go for a walk. Up on launch, walked up this ridge here, and I'm going to aim to go and fly down here now. So you can probably hear in the microphone it's cycling up. There are some cycles coming, but we've got this high stuff around. Whether it's going to block out so much sun that it's going to kill the lift, I'm not too sure. First place to go to is up to these clouds. So it's working in some form out there. We'll see what we get. So as I say, I'm going to take off just here and fly down this ridge here. I think this is a pretty big cycle coming through, so let's go for a look. Oh, it's just died. It went from picking me up off my feet to being a bit light. Oops. So yeah, absolutely hardly any wind now. It was just gusting up to 20, 25. So that was a big cycle I went through. It would be nice to have been on the start of it, but I don't want to take off at the end of it. Holy smokes! I don't know when my camera was on or off just then, but that literally lifted me up off the floor, off the flat. I really need to run towards the slope, off the flat, straight up, and not more than a few 100 feet above the ground. It was going up at nearly 6 meters a second, like 1200 feet a minute. That was pretty intense. Really grunty climb. Still going. It's 3.8, 3.9 meters a second. Going up through 1550 meters. I'll tell you how many feet that is when I'm not scared to let go of the controls and press the button on my Vario. Slower on that corner, head this way a little bit. Far out, that was, I think, the most intense launch I've ever had, that's for sure. If that was a road, a dusty road that I took off on, or a dry paddock, I wouldn't be surprised to see a dust devil going up then with me. Boosted me up now to, what am I now, just approaching 1800 meters, which is what? 8, 3, 6, that's maths I can't do. 7 something. 7? No, 6,000 feet. I'll concentrate on the flying, not on the maths. Woo! That was pretty nuclear. Holy smokes. getting back to where I was yesterday. I managed to climb up here as well. It's the first time I've been up here yesterday, so 2 days in a row, wasn't expected. Yesterday I got here from the airstrip. It took off just on the tow that I was doing this morning, just the ground towing with a payout winch. So that gets you a couple 100 feet above the ground, and then get yourself a low save, get up and away. That brought me up here yesterday. Today I had a hike of about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Leisurely hike from Bannockburn. Just see a cloud starting to form. So yeah, this cloud's just forming. It told me I was pretty much on the head of that climb as it came from the ground. It felt like a rocket. Alright, I'm going to head out to this cloud here. Got on a little glide over there now. This climb stopped so I've lost it. I'll head over there and probably check my underwear on glide after that. That was intense. 7,000 feet on the way to Clyde and Alex. I think that was really good timing getting off launch when I did, because it's all now sat in the shade. Some high seriously lenticular looking stuff setting up just up here. There, if you can see the sun, just setting up, and it's all in the shade down there now, which is not good for going up. So just shy of 7,000 feet, leaving that cloud, heading over to this next one. The guys just messaged me saying they're watching me from the pub. We just got through 7,000 feet, just south of Clyde, just north of Alex. I'll head over to these clouds here next, and then over there, and then I'll see what time it is once I get there. I'll see what this high cloud's doing behind me, and very shady down that way. This is Alex down here. Clyde just back here. 7,200 feet. Just going over Alexandra now. 6,900 feet. A nice buoyant line that I'm following here, so not flying too fast whilst it's going up. Got a bit of a tailwind as well. It's even if I'm flying slow, I'm doing like 48, touching 50 kilometers over the ground in a 29-to-1 glide. That's good. This cloud's my next one. I'm gonna head over and try and get up underneath there. What I don't want to do is head out this way. There's not a lot of sun, as opposed to the other way. There's lots of sun. There's lots of sun this way, but no clouds. Just out here we've got some convergence setting up. Got the lower stuff out on this side here, out on the west, and then a much higher cloud base just to the east. Sun out here, lots of shade out there. So I am drawn out to the cloud out there, but I'm not sure if I can just follow the convergence line over here. You can see, I don't know how well the camera will pick it up out there, but there's two cloud bases right up against each other. One's probably at 7.5, the other one's probably at about 5.5. I want to be on the 7 side. It is 10 to 4 in the afternoon. I'm flying pretty slow. Yeah, I haven't gone that far in the time I've been flying, so I don't want to get stuck out there at bloody 8 o'clock trying to get the last climbs of the day. But I am going to head over, gingerly head over, and hope it is a convergence line. Getting low. Getting low. Lots of sink on the way over here and just didn't connect to the last cloud. So flown into the sun with the last bit of height I've got. Just to see if we can get a low save out of here. Yeah, I think we're going down. I'm gonna try and get on the windward side of this. Yeah, I'm pushing into wind at the moment. It should be into wind, and maybe we can soar it until something comes through. There's lots of shade upwind. Climb out of here would be good. It's light wind, so it is into wind, but I don't think it's going to go whilst we've got this much shade. Well, we've landed, so I didn't make it too far out into the middle of nowhere, into the desert. So it's not a bad place to land as landing areas go. It could have been worse. I could have been another 20 kilometers deeper into nothing.
What's the wind doing on the surface, Pete?
It's very light. It keeps cycling coming from the west, but it's pretty light.
Sweet, thanks.
So, yep, good to have landed here. We've got retrieve on the way. Ben's actually coming in up there at the moment. There he is. So Ben's he's been way out further into the middle of nowhere, and he's just on his way back. So he's done an out and return. I'm not sure how far he went. It could be a record, an out and return record. He'll need to make it back to Clyde to do that, which is all the way back over here. Look at this sky. You can definitely see this is convergence that's set up along here. It's two different cloud bases, but look at that. Look at the leading edge of that thing up there. Yeah, I guess I didn't connect with the convergence very well. Ended up, yeah, just hitting a load of sink. Sort of flying away, tried to fly back towards where I thought the convergence line was. It got a bit more buoyant, but nothing that I connected with. Yeah, anyway, we're on the ground. I've got retrieve coming. We'll wrap that one up. Another good day out.